All right, so this is a quick test. I haven't been able to do anything with the stream recently, so I'm testing to see if anything's different. Um, so we're gonna log into Cyberpunk here and take a look. I'm not expecting anything to be different. I'm kind of leaning at this point towards maybe my graphics card is dying, but I was hoping that after a couple of weeks, maybe an update or two would have rolled out and maybe changed something. Again, I'm if it's not my graphics card directly physically dying, then I'm somewhat inclined to believe this is a software issue. It could still be. Well, I do like a good rest. Jumps over in futon, and it's just 6 hours of me sleeping. And I appreciate you being here, Draconis, although there's not much to test for. The biggest thing to keep your eyes open for is if my face cam starts to glitch the fuck out. But it usually doesn't start until we're past this and into the actual game loading into its data. So also, good eye. I don't send these out as notifications. I do these kind of below the not below the belt. That sounds wrong. Below under the table, below the table. Nope. There it goes. Immediately. And my face cam's messing up. So this is still fried. Damn it. That's fair. And I'm still getting the audio popping. But I'm not entirely sure that's not this headset finally going dead after having hit the ground a few too many times. Oh, wait, and I know why. Although that's fucking funny in its own right. Because it means that this broadcast is struggling to send the information. Yep, okay. Once I got everything up and operational, it all went down the tube. It's yep. Let's give that a reset. Jesus. Massive lag. Massive. And I guess the best thing I could ask of you, Draconis, is does it look as bad as it's looking on my end? Because what I'm getting is random frame rate drops to below 40 frames a second. I'm getting a lot of frame skip due to rendering and encoder lag. I presume this has to look like garbage. It'd be so fucked up as if it didn't. Okay, so that's all still good. Really? Yeah, because on my end, my camera's glitching the fuck out. I get these and I see it in my recording too. I think Kraylad's also seen it. It doesn't happen always, but it's it bugs out as if the transmission's all fucking. It's very weird. Because, yeah, it's currently, I'm reporting that more than 10% of my frames were skipped due to encoder lag, and more than 20% of my frames were skipped due to rendering lag. And what that tells me is that I'm definitely seeing a performance hit in the graphics card department. The only other thing I'd yeah, it's there. And I need to figure out a way to test that. I'm not entirely sure. The only other thing I would like to test, because I know this happens also in Jump Space. That was what really tipped me off. I thought this initially was a Cyberpunk issue. I wonder, hold on. Will this just load unconditionally? It's true, but it still bothers me. The only thing I'm testing right now is I'm actually loading up an even simpler product. I'm actually loading up modded Doom right now, and I want to see how this performs. This should perform perfectly. If this doesn't, I actually think we have a larger scale problem than I initially anticipated. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, so yeah, there is still stuff we can do. And one thing that's also, like, come up about this, Draconis, is that, I wonder... I don't think I can actually analyze this stuff. It just hit me, and I doubt this is the issue, but what I was wondering is, like, during a reset, did something, like, upscale itself to, like, a higher frame rate or something? Yeah, it looks like some of this stuff is, like, hard locked in, so I can't, like... No, common frame rate value, 60, so... It's not trying to, like, render shit faster than it, like, is. I'm not actually broadcasting for a while, but I'm at least gonna enjoy a little bit of this. Carbide. Oh, rocket to the face! Suck on that.
Ah, chainsaw, the great.
Well, the thing is, like, the settings I had locked in were pretty much good. But the thing is, like, I wonder if an update may have changed something behind the scenes. Like, nothing looks wrong, but I'm kind of trying to run down all possible options before I decide on doing something, like, ridiculous, like either trying a different streaming software or... Did he get... Oh, that's brutal. Give me a shotgun. Where is it? There we go. Problem solving. I love infighting. Alright, moving on. And come Nothing beats over penetration. Ooh, I want your rifle. Made in the hallway. Deagle! So that's a good point, sir. Auto shotgun. Yeah, a couple of the other things I haven't done yet, that I want to try before I locked in and buy a new graphics card. I want to try and, shit, he's got nails. Ow, ran into that. Switch up. That was fucking awesome! Charge it up. Fuck, I missed. Charge it up. Yeah! Hurt to do that, but it was worth it. So yeah, if you're unfamiliar... Oh, yeah, gotta hop off. Alright. Okay, so we can play Doom. The only other thing ooh, can we play Sulaco? That's all this is just trying to find... But yeah, so what I was going to say is the intention for a few things that I need to test is I'm going to try and... I actually have already got a campaign going, basically. Wow, the speed degradation. It's real. So my intention is to try and test it. I'm going to try and maybe broadcast to Twitch, see if this isn't for some reason a YouTube issue. Then I'm also going to try and if that still gets the same result, there's one. I thought it was somewhere around here. Ah, no, it's this side. 2, 3. Okay, so this is good, although I am still getting very prominent audio popping here. Alright. So, older games like Doom and shit do seem to work, although I am still getting audio popping on my end. Although, again, in all testing I've run, that seems to be a client-side issue entirely. You guys, I am not picking up that audio popping in the actual gameplay. Or, I should say, the recordings. So yeah, the things I'm going to try and test is I'm going to try and maybe broadcast to Twitch, see if this isn't a YouTube problem. I'm going to try and potentially reinstall Streamlabs OBS, see if different software doesn't fix it. If that doesn't work, I don't fucking know. Like, yeah, I'm kind of running out of options here. I was kind of hoping that something happened that, again, an update or an error, or like something else maybe occurred, but nope. Check for updates. No updates for Streamlabs itself. Check for updates. Stream Elements is also up to date. Alright, well, anyways, I will continue the hunt for any information. Oh yeah, the other thing I need to do is I need to clean out my, file for, recording. That's the only other thing that it could be. Now, I don't know why that would manifest as, rendering lag or encoder lag. So my theory is, I'm running out of space on my drive for storing this stuff. Like, where I actually, the drive I send all my recordings to. Streamlabs claims I have approximately only 55 hours left. I used to have, 300. Which goes to show you how much I stream. And so, I wonder if the drive is just getting fucking full. Because I am pretty sure it's a conventional hard disk. But yeah, I'm trying to figure this out. I guess worst case scenario, we do just find, lower tier games that it works with, and we continue to figure it out from there. But yeah, I am still perplexed by this. And I'm still trying to figure this all out. But I will... Once I get it going, I will come out of hiatus and we will continue the work. But until then, I will talk to you all later, as always. Hope you all had a good Thanksgiving, and hope you have a good Christmas and New Year's.